Hi, my name is Pratik, and today I am going to talk something which is common across most of the successful businesses across the world. When we talk about businesses across the world who are extremely successful, what do they have so much special amongst themselves? Years back, two great management thinkers, Norton and Kaplan, had written in something called as Harvard Business Review, an article which was called as Balance Scorecard, in which he mentioned that most of these organizations who are successful are strategy focused. Many times when it comes to organizational development or organizational effectiveness or measuring the organization's progress, vision, mission, values and strategies, these are things which are taken up only for their words or as the sentences which are required for compliance purpose. However, they are not. There are many more deeper meanings to it. So, what is balance scorecard exactly? It is a combination of various factors, 4 to start with. Okay? Vision is what we aspire to be. For example, there are many organizations who say our vision is to be the world's largest software provider, or for that matter, a company in India called Tata Consultancy Services, which came up with a vision statement saying that top 10 by 2010. So, the vision stated that they need to be amongst top 10 IT companies globally in the world by 2010. When we say that this is our vision, this is what we aspire to be, how do we get there? That is what we call as mission. How do we get there? So, we carry out various mission statements. We say that this is the way we are going to really go about it. These are our statement, these are our strengths, these are our weaknesses, so on and so forth. Then comes values, things which are very dear to us, things which are non-compromisable or as value principles or ethics of the company. And finally, the most important thing is strategy, which is our game plan or an action plan. How do you plan to achieve it? Now, within strategy, Kaplan and Norton, they thought about dividing into 4 areas. Okay? The first is finance. How do shareholders look at us? What are their expectations from the company, or what are the financial parameters on which you can measure the success or failure of a particular company? Okay? For example, revenue mix, for example, greatest ROI or shareholders value. These could be some of the financial objectives which are strategic objectives. Then comes customer. How do customers look at us? Can we provide more value to the customer? How best we can look at the best possible manner in which we serve our customers, or how best customers look at us, or when they look at us, what are their expectations? Things like timely delivery, great turnaround time, or the greatest value for money. These are some of the examples of customer expectations from us. Then comes internal. A company must have robust and strong internal processes. In order to deliver it to your customer and meeting the financial objectives, what are the internal processes a company has to look at so that these 2 objectives can be best met? And finally, people or learning. So, in learning, how best we can create the buy-in for the organizational vision, mission and values, so that people get married to those vision and mission, work committedly. We provide them more and more learning opportunities and growth opportunities within the organization. They become our assets in the long run. So, starting from financial, customer, internal and learning. These are 4 pillars of balanced scorecard on which we prepare a scorecard where we link each of these objectives with the final outcomes and design a complete strategy with a roadmap. There are many organizations in the world who have adapted to balanced scorecard. Many of them are small and medium enterprises. A customer of mine who has engaged us for preparation of balanced scorecard and implementation, there are live examples how attrition rate has gone very low with this customer because they addressed the people's learning and growth needs. They internally modified some of the processes, which in turn led to greater customer satisfaction, and eventually the profits of the organization went 20 to 25% up year on year. So when we talk about organization's overall success, we really need to look at all these 4 objectives, create a balanced scorecard, create a system in which we are implementing this balanced scorecard, and see the organization growing successful year after year. This is where people are committed to the vision, mission, values, and people are married to the strategy, working when they understand how their personal goals are aligned with the organizational goals. So if you feel that you need to establish a successful business or manage a successful enterprise around, this is where you need to learn various nuances of balanced scorecard, its application areas in business and implementation. Thank you very much.